After 32 years of life on this planet, I find myself in a very interesting position. Roughly 3 months, I don't know, sometime in January, I think, right? January?
Yeah.
Is when I started making sourdough bread. I randomly came across a YouTube video talking about how bread in the past was healthier and just different from the bread that we get from the store today. And it was a very interesting video. It was like an hour and a half. I started watching it, I don't know, somewhere around midnight. Why I was awake, I don't know. But there was one point in that video where it started talking about how you could tell if the sourdough bread you had in your pantry was real sourdough bread or not. And I didn't want to believe it because we did have some sourdough bread that we had bought from Costco. And it listed off all the ingredients that you should look out for. I ran to the kitchen, looked at the back of that loaf of sourdough bread, and there was probably 5 things on that ingredient list that they said you should look out for, and I was so mad. I was so mad. So I started making my own sourdough bread. Started with this sourdough starter from scratch. I watched like 3 YouTube videos on how to make it, which is crazy because it's just water and flour. And then I started watching YouTube videos on how to make actual sourdough bread. And my first probably 5 loaves were hard enough to knock someone out if you threw it at their head. But today I made my first sourdough loaf, garlic bread sourdough loaf. And I'm making this video because my wife started calling me the Sour Daddy. And I don't think I'm gonna keep that nickname by any means, but it's hilarious. Why? Because, I don't know. It sounds, I don't know, it sounds provocative maybe.
It gets the people going.
Ah, yes, it does get the people going. This stuff was so good. But
Like the dough daddy.
the dough daddy, yeah, I could do that. But what I'm so impressed with is like the crust, number one, looks amazing. But this is the most air bubbles I've had in a sourdough loaf since I started baking sourdough. And I never thought I would get to a point where I'm proud about baking bread, but listen to this. I'm so happy about this loaf of bread. I wish you could have seen, I wish I would have taken the time to like show you what it looked like as a whole loaf, but whatever, we ate it. I cooked this today, and I'm 6'4" and I have big hands, so just to give you an idea of how big this loaf was. Chase your dreams, everybody.